Hello and welcome back to my Satisfactory guide. Today I'll share with you my top 10 beginner tips for a perfect Satisfactory start. 1. Rush to cold power. To be honest, power in the early stages of the game is kind of wonky. For an automation game, it really doesn't let you automate early game power all that well. So that's why I start by unlocking cold power as fast as possible, since it's the first power source that can run without any intervention, freeing you up to develop your factory. This brings us to the second tip. You should always use the most advanced power source you have, since it will also be the most efficient one. Satisfactory does a great job at allowing you to unlock new power sources once your power requirements grow. Power requirements and power generation grow exponentially, and they grow together. So if you are stuck using a lower tier of power at a higher tier of production, your power plant will have to be massive, and you will have a very bad time at the game, since you will be stuck scaling up your power plant instead of progressing through the game. Use batteries. Batteries provide a power buffer that can make a huge difference for those situations where your power fluctuates. Your machine will not work 100% of the time, and you will notice a significant difference between your current and max power consumption. Whenever your consumption will exceed production capacity, your fuses will blow, and it can be really time consuming to deal with. If, however, your average requirements are below your capacity, instead of your fuses blowing, you will instead draw power from the battery, which afterwards you will fill back up when your consumption drops back. Use alternate recipes. It's never too early to use alternate recipes. Some of them, like iron pipes, stitched iron plates and cast screws, are essential for decluttering your factory. Screws are a big pain to deal with in the start of the game, but you can create massive amounts with cast screws recipes, or bypass them altogether with recipes like stitched iron plate. The only drawback is that you need to go looking for hard drives, and early on it can be quite dangerous. But don't worry, Fixit will send someone else to save the day. Probably. Use dimensional depots. I cannot stress this enough. Use dimensional depots. It's always a good idea to trickle some of your most common material production into dimensional depots. These will provide a steady stream of resources when you're away exploring or building a new outpost. I can't tell you how many times I had to walk all the way across the map just to get 50 more concrete to finish one of my builds. Plan for expansion. Don't overproduce at the beginning of the game, since you will most likely end up blowing fuses. Instead, think of building your factory with expansion in mind. That means start small, but don't back your way into a corner, and try to think of setups that you can easily scale up when you need to. Also, don't forget about verticality either. Many times when you have no way to go, people tend to forget that going up is always an option. Build a starter base. You should start with a spaghetti base and tear it down later in the game. Even if you have set up something more permanent, don't be afraid to tear it down. The way you learn is by making mistakes and fixing them, and that's the whole point of the game. Don't be overwhelmed when you see the magnificent builds people do on YouTube. Those people are most likely professional streamers who have put in more than 1000 hours into those saves. You should play the game at your own pace and don't set unrealistic expectations. Do MAM research. MAM Research has some super fun and useful unlocks, like smart splitters and better power poles. Sulfur provides alternative fuel generation and a lot of firepower. All those make your playthrough a lot more fun, so make sure you don't ignore this aspect of the game. Don't pet the radioactive spiders. The further from the start location you will go, the more dangerous it can be. So when planning to explore, be prepared, as some of the creatures can be outright brutal. The developers even went out of their way to add an option to disable spiders from spawning. And the most important tip, don't forget to have fun. Building factories can sometimes feel like a chore, so don't overburden yourself with the need to accomplish something unrealistic. Play your game at your own pace and do things that you want to do to give yourself the best experience possible. Those have been my 10 starting tips for Satisfactory. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to come again for more Satisfactory tips.